Oh, I love paragliding. I love the sensation when I enter the thermal and the vario is beeping like crazy. And it just gets me into the flow, and I just enjoy the moment. But I'm the unlucky one to live in the flatlands, and I'll tell you, being a paragliding pilot in the flatlands sucks. I'm here to introduce the new Scout pod harness with optional climb assist. It's a paragliding harness designed for the unlucky pilots in the flatlands. I was frustrated by traveling 3 hours to the nearest mountains, then hike another hour to find out that the weather forecast was not right. The clouds were either too white or not white enough. The wind was from the wrong direction. And why do I have to try 3 times to succeed once? In the end, despite hardly paragliding at all, I never gave up on my paragliding identity, and I refused to sell my paraglider. I was searching for some flatland solutions, and yes, paramotors are cool, but sitting like on a chair with all the metal frame on your back and metal bars under your arms, it just doesn't feel right for thermaling. There are some cool electric solutions on the market, but they're just even heavier. They fly for 20 minutes and are crazy expensive. So I decided we need to find the proper solution ourselves. We have revolutionized the world of paramotoring with the Scout Carbon paramotor, and now we are about to revolutionize the world of paragliding. The task was very simple. Take a regular pod harness, add a motor, and nothing more. I could talk for hours how complicated this simple task turned out to be. We have spent 3 years with research and development, and now finally with the version 23 we are happy with the results. I can introduce you the Scout pod harness with the optional climb assist. So the pilot's back is nicely reclined 40 degrees, just like on a regular pod harness, and still you need to keep the engine vertical to have forward thrust. The problem is that you cannot take off like that, because on the takeoff phase the engine would be pushing down. So the secret is to have variable geometry. The engine is parallel with your back during the takeoff phase, and then it needs to change into the reclined in-flight position. Now this transition on a new Scout pod harness is fully automatic and hands-free. Just lean back and it does it automatically behind your back. And it's also fully mechanic, so there are no servos, no controllers and no batteries. Beautiful. The thrust of the engine feels very natural. It's like you would have a friend pushing you on your back, but this friend just keeps pushing all the way up to the nearest thermal when you switch it off and continue paragliding. And at the end of the day, you can use the remaining fuel to fly back home instead of hitchhiking or calling your friends to pick you up. Land in your own backyard to be home just in time for the barbecue party. Adding an optional climb assist to a paragliding harness changes paragliding from a full-day activity to a 3 hours activity. This is what we call free flying. Take off anywhere, anytime, in any wind direction. This is the end of all the para-driving, para-hiking and para-waiting. More paragliding. That's it. It's as simple as that. I'm so excited that we can help people do more paragliding.